Hey everyone, this is Aaron, Perping, Ohio, coming at you live. Well, not really live. I guess it'll be 4 or 5 hours until you can see this video if I decide to upload it right now. So, it's not live. Anyway, I know I've been gone for quite a while, about a week or a little more. My thing turned into some terrible sinus infection, which was miserable. I couldn't say 6 words without coughing. And I didn't think anybody wanted to hear that. So, that's what we got going on. We got raspberries everywhere. And we also have blueberries. Where are they? Yeah, there's one right there. That guy right there? Yeah, I have a pink Band-Aid on. This is the best thing to do with an old air conditioner. This thing pulled 125 watts and barely cooled the room off. Now, most of that is because... You see all that dust in there? That dirt, that scum, whatever that is. Yeah, I lost the filter, apparently, I don't know, like 4 years ago. So I was kind of relying on this. This went in my bedroom. And this guy is now, he's actually quite old too. But it's working a heck of a lot better. It's all digital, it's got a remote, and it's quiet. And this thing sucks, and I really just want to shoot it right now. But I'm not going to, because I don't want the refrigerant all over my place. So this guy, yeah, he served his purpose. I think this thing is probably like 10 years old. Probably more than that, actually. Probably, I don't know, maybe 15 years. Look at the gunk on the side. Mildew. Yeah, he's been in that window for a long time. And you can see the crap down in there. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I just rolled it out of the window because I'm not using this for anything. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. There's a big old dent right there. I just really want to shoot this thing right now. But, you know. Okay, so let's shoot it. Yeah. How about that, pumpkin? Well, since I took care of that, this is what I'm doing. This is beans and ham. Let me grab the spoon, look down in there. That looks great, doesn't it? Beans and ham, just regular old beans and ham. Oh, look, they're starting to clump up. Nice. Yeah, a little bit of that. Look at that, big old chunks of ham. And I did this also. I made cornbread, and yeah, that's a plastic fork. No, that's not so much, anyway, yeah. I just put tinfoil in a old cookie pan or a cake pan or whatever this is, and smeared him with Crisco. I think it was Crisco, some kind of shortening, whatever. And yeah, so we got cornbread and we got beans. Now, the cool thing about this is you see it bubbling down in there? That's cool. I cooked this for probably, I don't know, maybe 5 hours. I soaked the beans overnight. I soaked the beans in this, and it looks gunky, but, you know, I soaked the beans in that with the seasoning overnight, and then I put them in here, and let's just say 5 hours, whatever. 5 hours of cooking. Well, 4 hours of that was completely off-grid. I used my solar and a 1,000 watt inverter, a modified sine inverter, which that will be replaced very soon. Yeah, so, I don't know, 4/5 of this was off-grid. Pretty happy. The reason I took it off is I got down to 12.2 on my batteries and decided that I don't really want to take them farther. I probably could have taken them all the way down to complete this. It's on warm right now. Where are we? Yeah, that says warm. You can't see it, but there's my fingers reflection. But anyway, yeah, that says warm. So it's completely cooked, and it's just on warm. I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this thing, and with this too. This is gonna be so good. Well, the old die-hard 425 watt modified sine inverter is still pumping out power. It's been off grid. This thing has been turned on for way over a week right now, and it still is charging my son's Nabi, his tablet, my phone, and my Wi-Fi. And you can see I got something else plugged into it right there. That is my box fan that's sitting on top of my pellet stove. I covered it with a sheet just because I wanted to. Yeah, that's just a tape measure with a broken hook right there. Anyway, and my pink Band-Aid, which I think I need more. You can see the nice scratch across there of the thumb, and this one was bad, and then there's a little nick right there. Anyway, when I turn this guy on, the fan kicks on this, and if I turn the fan off, the fan still stays on the inverter. And if I unplug my phone and my Wi-Fi, and there's nothing drawing from it, the fan still stays on this thing. So I really think that the 425 watts right here is not enough. So once I order the big Pure Sign, once he gets here, I'll replace this little guy with the 1,000-watt inverter, and this thing would probably just go back to the vehicles for whatever purposes, like charging phones when you don't have a car adapter or something like that. So, yeah, man. Hey, let's go have a look at my solar panels, and I can tell you what I'm going to do, actually what should be done here in less than a week, probably on Wednesday or Thursday. So, in my past videos, you've seen these two panels. This is a 100-watt polycrystalline panel. This is a 100-watt monocrystalline panel. And up here, I think anybody that does solar starts out with Harbor Freight crap, and they're just worthless. You know, they're kind of cool to play around with. I mean, yes, you can draw, you know, a little bit of power from the sun, but they're pretty worthless. There's that's 105 watts of those things, and I can probably get, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 watts total. They're not that great. I bought two of the kits, and then I saw one more panel in a store. I think it was Tractor Supply, and I bought it, which was dumb, but yeah, I hooked all those together. Anyway, that's 105 watts plus these two. That makes 305 watts. I ordered two more of the monocrystalline. Really, really happy with how the monocrystalline are working. Polycrystalline's good in direct light, but in southeastern Ohio, there's hardly ever direct light. So, I got two more of these guys coming. They should be here Wednesday or Thursday, and they're going boom and boom right here underneath all this crap. Now, my charge controller is only 30 amps, so that's going to be something that I'm going to have to contend with. And of course, I'll just unhook all this crap. And I'm overestimating. These things do not bring in, like with a 100-watt panel, you get maybe 6 amps. All these together, I doubt, are anywhere near that. So, yeah, the other two monocrystalline panels will go here and here, underneath of all this crap. Eventually, they're going to go way down there in the yard. Let me walk over here without killing myself. Let's go. Yeah, and there's that. Yeah, I still have not moved that thing yet, though that thing is still there. There's my little tiny garden, and the pot, which I still haven't moved. Anyway, yeah, you can see the trees there and some branches and crap, but anyway, that's where the array is going to go, which I can go up to, I don't know, like 1,000 watts or whatever. But that's what I'm going to do. Kind of noticed my tree's getting a little close to my house here. Big old maple. This thing was just a little sapling when I moved in here back in '87. And yeah, that's where the bird was that everybody saw. There's a trampoline. But yeah, that's what's going to happen, hopefully, in a couple days. It's kind of cool. You can do the tracking thing. And they're in Missouri. Actually, no, they're not in Missouri. They're in Columbus, Ohio. And in southeastern Ohio, so they may be here tomorrow. If they are here tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be hooking all this up. Right here and right here. Right there and right there. Yeah. Of these guys. So yeah. That'll be awesome. Not sure if anybody's ever dealt with trumpet vine before. This crap has grown up on our roof. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. It has really cool flowers and stuff, but, well, right there. You can see that. Yeah, they look neat. They have huge, thick vine finger things that rip the siding off your house. And if I can get around here, maybe I can show you. Yeah, the siding has been ripped off. Now, this was from probably a year ago. Or, no, I'm sorry, probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I cut it all back. Well, folks, if you know what you're looking at here, get a nice, of course it won't focus, but this is called a burning bush. It turns red towards the end of summer. The leaves, I can hear a fly. Anyway, yeah. See how the leaves are kind of turning red right there? They're all green and they're starting to throw their seeds. And this thing is quite large, actually. Yeah, there's an old bluebird box up there, but kind of funny that it's starting to turn red this early. It usually doesn't do it, well, from what I remember. There's a bumblebee. Let's have a look at that guy, if I don't get stung. Well, I don't know if you can see him or not. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny that they're turning this early. And I thought that was interesting. This thing here that's all mashed down, this is one of my favorite irises ever. It's called a Siberian iris. If you know anything about plants and botany, or if you don't, maybe just listen to me. Not those big white puffball things. That's that crap. But it's just like a normal iris when they bloom, but they're a lot skinnier, and there's a reason for that. From Siberia, of course, it's cold as crap all the time, and there is such a short growing season in Siberia. Their blooms, the flower petals themselves are much narrower than any other kind of iris, and this is one of my favorite flowers here, I guess. I don't know. And they grow good here. They grow good just pretty much anywhere. But it's kind of interesting, I thought. They're like a really special shade of purple. It's really hard to explain it. If they bloom, they don't look like they're blooming yet. I don't see any bloom shoots yet. So if they bloom, I will definitely be talking about them. Yeah, and those things, of course. This is a variation of hydrangea. You have these giant puffball looking things. I just broke that guy. Well, I guess anyway, he's coming in with me. They're not aromatic. They don't smell like anything. They just look pretty, and kids love to play with them. Whatever. I don't know. Just a big bush to me, really. And here, hey, yeah, we can talk about this. This is jewelweed. And there are none of the fun things. Jewelweed has, and these stupid lilies, but there's jewelweed, if I can find some. Yeah, right there. Can you see my hand? Okay. This whole thing, if I can pick that, you can take these. This one's a small one, so I probably won't do it, but if you touch them, see how it curled? Yeah. It curled up into a little mush thing. It throws the seeds. The larger ones are funner, especially for kids. Let's see. I don't really see any more, but they pop, and sometimes just brushing a bush like this, well, they'll throw their seeds and they'll be done. So I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of like a fun thing. But jewelweed is really good if you got poison ivy. Just break off a chunk of that, and then just rub this on your poison ivy, and it really does help. I don't know if it actually counteracts the reaction that you have to poison ivy, or if it just soothes the itch sensation or whatever. But yeah, it's a cool plant. There's another one. And nope, not seeing any of the fun stuff. And you can see it grows everywhere. In southeastern Ohio, anyway, it grows everywhere. So yeah. Hey, I hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope everybody has a good tomorrow. Don't ever take your time for granted. You don't know if you're going to have more. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching.